will find all the points of discontinuity of function f. So we have seen yesterday that this function f is written this way, is defined this way: modulus x plus 3 if x is less than minus 3, minus 2x if it is between minus 3 and 3, and 6x plus 2 if it is greater than or equal to 3. So first step is actually when x is minus 3, we know that modulus function for x less than 0, modulus function is minus x. So when we'll write the definition of modulus function, then we'll get x mod x as minus x plus 3, minus x plus 3 because x is less than minus 3. Okay, and rest we have written as it is. Now by observing the definition of function only, we can say that when x is less than minus 3, the function is continuous because it is minus x plus 3. So graph will be a, this is a polynomial function, so it will be continuous. Now at minus 3, we need to check because here definition of function is changing. Okay, and between minus 3 to 3, again the definition of function is minus 2x only, so it is continuous. When x is greater than 3, then also the function is continuous. At 3 we need to check because here the definition of function is again changing. Okay, so let us write now how to solve this. So solution: the given function f is defined at all points on the real line. A real line. Okay, let C be a point on real line. Okay, so first case, if C is less than minus 3, if x is less than minus 3, it is function is minus x plus 3. So f of C can be written as minus of C plus 3, and limit x tends to C, fx equals to limit x tends to C minus of x plus 3, that is equal to minus C plus 3. So limit x tends to C, fx equals to fc. Okay, so f is continuous at all points for x less than minus 3. Next, second case, if C is equal to minus 3. If C is equal to minus 3, so here you can see if C is equal to minus 3, when it is equal to minus 3, the function is minus x plus 3. So f of minus 3 will be equal to minus of, it is minus x plus 3, that is equal to 6. Okay. So, okay, so when C is minus 3, okay, the value of minus 3 at minus 3, from here you, when C is minus 3, its value will be minus of minus 3 plus 3, so it will be 6. Now when we'll approach this, this is the value at that point. We'll find left hand limit and right hand limit also. So limit x tends to 3 minus fx is equal to limit x tends to 3 minus, and f, it is minus of x plus 3.
Now can you hear me?
Minus 3, left hand limit we are finding, so it will be, my definition of function is minus x plus 3, so it will be 6 limit x tends to 3 plus fx, it is equal to limit x tends to 3 plus, and definition of function on right hand, for right hand limit will be minus 2x. So it is minus of 2x. So when we'll substitute this 3, it is minus 2 into 3, that is equal to minus 6. Okay. So limit x tends to 3, fx equals to f of minus 3. So f is continuous at x equals to minus 3. Okay. Then third case.
But it will be minus 2 into minus 3, no?
Where?
Limit x tends to 3 plus.
Yes. So then only we'll get 1 minute. Yes, yes. So it will be right. Minus 3. So it will be plus 6. Right. So then only we'll get both the limits correct, equal. Okay.
Yes.
Now, next case 3. If C lies between minus 3 and plus 3. Okay. So, when it is f of C, value of any point which is lying between minus 3 and plus 3, its value will be minus of 2c, because their definition of function is minus 2x, and limit x tends to c, fx will be equal to limit x tends to c minus 2x, that is equal to minus 2c. So limit x tends to c, fx equals to fc. So hence function is continuous in x equals to minus 3 to 3. When we are putting this bracket means minus 3 and 3 are not included. Okay. Okay. Then next case fourth. If c equals to 3. Okay. So limit x tends to minus 3, fx equals to limit x tends to minus 3 minus basically. Okay. So it is that on one side the definition of function for left hand limit will be minus 2x, and for right hand limit it will be 6x plus 2. So it is minus of 2x, and when we will substitute it, it is coming minus 6. Okay. Then limit x tends to 3 plus fx equals to limit x tends to 3 plus 6x plus 2. So this is equal to 6 into 3 plus 2, that is equal to 20. So left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So is not equal to. So function is not continuous at x equals to 3. Okay. And then next case, last one, case 5. If c is greater than 3. Okay. F of c is equal to 6c plus 2, and limit x tends to c, fx equals to limit x tends to c 6x plus 2, that is equal to 6c plus 2. So limit x tends to c, fx equals to fc. Okay, so therefore f is continuous. Okay, so f is continuous for x greater than 3. So hence x equals to 3 is the only point of discontinuity for the function. Question. So fx equals to modulus x upon x if x is not equal to 0, 0 if x is equal to 0. So we know that modulus function is equal to minus x if x is less than 0. It is equal to x if x is greater than or equal to 0. So first step is rewriting the function. Okay, we'll write this way. When x is less than 0, okay, it is minus x upon x. When x is equal to 0, it is 0. When x is greater than 0, it is x upon x. Okay, so minus x upon x can be written as minus 1 and x upon x can be written as 1. Okay. Okay, so fx can be written as minus 1 if x is less than 0 and just rewriting 0 if x is equal to 0 and 1 if x is greater than 0. Okay, now we can see that when it is less than 0, okay, you can mute. I am muting all of you because I am hearing disturbance if you are unmute. Okay, so in case any doubt you can unmute and ask. When x is less than 0, okay, the value is minus 1 only, so it is fixed. When x is less than 0, it is minus 1. So for it is continuous when x is less than 0. When x is greater than 0, it is again 1. So it is again continuous here also. The only point of discontinuity could be the point 0 because here definition of function is changing. So for left hand limit its value will be minus 1. For right hand limit its value will be 1 and value at function is 0. So obviously we can say that the function will not be continuous at x equals to 0. Okay. Now how to write this? So first of all we can write given function is defined at all points of the real line. Okay. Then let C be a point on real line. Okay. So first case 1, if C is less than 0. If C is less than the 0 value, FC can be written as minus 1 and limit x tends to C, fx, and the value of fx is minus 1 only. So that is equal to minus 1. So limit x tends to C, fx equals to fc. So function is continuous for all points at x less than 0. Okay. Then case second, if C is equal to 0. Okay. F of 0 is 0. It is given in the definition only. F of 0 is 0. Okay. Then limit x tends to 0 minus fx is equal to limit x tends to 0 minus. for 0 minus, its value will be -1. So it is -1. Okay. So it is equal to -1. Similarly, limit x tends to 0 plus fx. So limit x tends to 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1. So left hand limit, right hand limit, and value of function at that point are none of them are equal. So the function is not continuous at x equals to 0. Okay. Or we can write left hand limit and right hand limit at x equals to 0 do not coincide. So f is not continuous at x equals to 0. Then third case, if c is greater than 0. Okay. If c is greater than 0, then value of function is 1. So we can write f of c is 1 and limit x tends to c, fx equals to limit x tends to c, that is 1. So it is 1 only, it's a constant. Okay. So limit x tends to c fx equals to fc. So function is continuous for all values of for all values of x greater than 0. Okay. Or so f is all points at x greater than 0. Okay. So here the question was
Yes,
actually find the point of discontinuity. X equals to 0 is the point of discontinuity. Okay. Question number. Okay. Fx equals to x upon mod if x is less than 0 minus 1 if x is greater than or equal to. Now again a modulus function, the definition of modulus function is when x is less than 0, its value will be -1. So
yes,
it will be x upon minus x. If x is less than 0 and -1 if x is greater than 0. So this is basically -1 only. Okay. Because x upon minus x, it is -1. Okay. So by seeing the definition of only we can say that it is continuous. Because for x less than 0,
yes, ma'am.
value is -1. For x greater than 0 also its value is -1. So the value of function basically ग्राफ बनाएंगे तो कैसा बनेगा? ग्राफ will be
Minus straight line.
okay. Like for writing the procedure will be writing, but the question should be understood from the definition given in the beginning only that it will be continuous or not. So we'll write this way. Function is defined for given is defined at all points of the real line. Okay. Let's give a point on the real line. Okay. Here we'll not take different cases because value is remaining only. Okay. So we'll just find every value is equal to -1 and limit x tends to c fx equals to limit x tends to c -1, that is also -1. So limit x tends to c fx equals to fc. So hence the function is a continuous function. for all values of x. If you see question number 10, you may look similar, okay, but the solution is entirely different. If you see question number 8 and 9 in your book, you may feel that they are similar only, but the solution, so this should be taken care. You should see the question properly and then question 10. Okay. Fx x plus 1 if x is greater than equal to 1, x square plus 1. Okay. Now, when you observe the function for x greater than 1, it is a polynomial function. For x less than 1, it is again a polynomial function. So we can clearly say that when x is greater than 1, for all values of x greater than 1, function will be continuous. For all values of x less than 1, it will be continuous. Only the point could be 1. So we will check here. Okay. When x is 1, the value is x plus 1, so it will be equal to 2. When x is greater than 1, that means for right hand limit, this will be the value of function, and when you will substitute the value, you will get 2 only. Where for left hand limit, this will be the value of the function, and when you will substitute the limit, it will be again 2 only. So just by seeing the question, we can say that this function is continuous at all the points. So now we'll be writing how to write this. Okay. So the given function f is defined at all points of the real line. Okay. Let C be a point on real line. Okay. Now here we'll see 3 cases. Case 1, if C is less than 1. If C is less than 1, f of C is given by c square plus 1, and limit x tends to c, fx equals to limit x tends to c. It is x square plus 1, so it is also c square plus 1. Okay. So limit x tends to c, fx equals to fc. Then case second, if c is equal to 1. C is equal to 1. First of all, we'll find the value at that function f of 1. F of 1, when x is equal to 1, its value is x plus 1. So f of 1 is x plus 1, and that is equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. Limit x tends to 1 minus fx. When it is 1 minus means less than 1, from left hand side we are approaching. So its value is x square plus 1. So it is limit x tends to 1 minus fx is x square plus 1. Substituting this limit, we'll get 1 plus 1, 2. Limit x tends to 1 plus fx, that is equal to limit x tends to 1 plus, and the value of function when from approaching from right hand side, it is x plus 1. So it is x plus 1. Okay. When you will substitute the limit, it is 2. So limit x tends to 1 minus fx equals to limit x tends to 1 plus fx equals to f of 1. So function is continuous at x equals to 1. The next function is continuous at x equals to 1. Then case 3, if c is greater than 1. So c is greater than 1, f of c is equal to when it is greater than 1, it is c plus 1, x plus 1, so it will be c plus 1. Okay. And limit x tends to c, fx equals to limit x tends to c, x plus 1, that is equal to c plus 1. So limit x tends to c, fx equals to fc. So f is continuous for at all points for x greater than 0, x greater than 1, for x greater than 1. Okay. So we can conclude that function is continuous. There is no point of discontinuity. Hence, the function is continuous. Question number 11. Okay, question number 11 and 12 will be homework. I am just explaining you. Okay, so fx equals to x cube minus 3 if x is less than equal to 2, x square plus 1 if x is greater than 2. Okay, so here when we see the definition of the function, for x less than 2, it is a polynomial function. For x greater than 2, again it is a polynomial function. So for x less than 2, we can say that it is continuous. For x greater than 2 also, we can say that it is continuous. Okay. Now, definition of function is changing at x equals to 2. So here we need to check. For left hand limit, the value will be 2 cube minus 3. So 2 cube minus 3 means 8 minus 3. That will be 5.
Continuous only.
What? It will be continuous, right?
Continuous only.
Yeah, right. Good. When x is greater than 2, it is 2 square plus 1, it is also 5. And when x equals to 2, its value will be this. So it is a continuous function. Okay. So where you have, I have already done this many questions. So you have to write in that way only. But this is the, basically we know the answer before solving the question. Okay. Now, question 12. Fx equals to x to the power 10 minus 1 if x is less than equal to 1, x square if x is greater than 1. Okay. So for left hand limit, x less than, sorry, for x less than 1, the definition of function is this. So it is a polynomial function, it will be continuous. For x greater than 1, definition of function is this, which is also a polynomial function. It will be continuous. Now definition of function is changing at 1. So here we need to check left hand limit, right hand limit, and value. So what it will be?
Discontinuous at 1.
Yes, it will be discontinuous at 1. Okay, so finally you got it. Yes, what about
Ma'am?
Sahil?
Yes, ma'am.
You understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Whether it is continuous or not? This, okay.